Hello guys and gals, welcome to another unboxing video, and today we've got click crates. We've always got click crates because it's the only box I ever get now. Whereas before it used to be a multitude of mystery boxes, but yeah, it's click crates. Or, as it should now be called really, is Comic Warehouse. It's still the click crates box, but you go through the Comic Warehouse website to get to it, but there we go. So basically you sign up for it, they send you stuff, and so far as I can remember, it has constantly been amazing. There's been a few questionable items every once in a while, but generally it's worth its value, it's worth the money. Go buy one for yourself, it's amazing. Haven't had a bad box yet. So anything that comes out of the box on this occasion, if it is good, I'm going to give it an up, and if it's not so good, I'm going to give it a down, and then we do pricing at the end to make sure that what we pay for the box is worth the value in which we get back, and so far it always has been. And we've had some questionable prices as well. I did a box, what, 2-3 videos back? And it was just like, it was ridiculously priced. It was purely because the items that came out of it were really hard to get hold of. But it's one of those. So anyway, let's get into it. So, alright. Okay, so we've got some bubble wrap to start off with. So we've got some boxes, and it feels like we've got some comic books. We had artwork last time, so it might be more artwork, but let's go. Oh, there's two. Hold on. Okay, so these are comic books this time. So we've got two comic books. We've got Hulk. Try not to get too much glare on that for you. Hulk #1. I don't think it's like obviously an original Hulk, but it might be #1 in this particular storyline. And then the other one is called All Against All, issue 1 of 5. Whatever that one is. Never heard of it myself, but I do love stuff that thing is with these comics, when they send them to you, it's a great opportunity for people to explore and get into new things. Whereas if you just stay DC, Marvel or whatever and just stick with what you know, you'll never discover really good alternative stuff. This is why I used to love Superloop, because they always used to send you, well, they used to send you the 2000 AD stuff, great, but then every so often they'd send you another comic as well, and a lot of them were absolutely amazing. That one looks pretty cool as well. So do I give it 2 ups, or should I just give it 1 up for both comics? We'll do 1 up for both comics. There we go. So let's go. Okay, so we go. Just grab something, get a small box. Right, okay, we've had these. I'm not a massive fan myself because I think these are mainly based on Overwatch. But this is the Cute and Deadly series. And this is Overwatch theme. I don't know if all Cute and Deadlies are Overwatch themed. Or it's just something that I've noticed recently. I don't know. I'm not opening this because most likely this is going to go on eBay. But the Cute and Deadly, I have had them before. They are okay, but it's just not something I'm into because I just don't collect them. So, question is, do I give it a down? Well, no, because they are awesome, the Cute and Deadly stuff. So that is getting an up. It is getting an up. So I just don't collect them myself. What's that? I can't get a grip on this. There we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. We haven't had, Christ almighty, we haven't had a Q-Fig in like forever. I can't even remember the last Q-Fig that we got. Probably the Harry Potter one or something. But this is the Freddy Krueger. See if I can get that for you. Freddy Krueger, A Nightmare on Elm Street. I absolutely love horror. It was a big part of my life, and it still is to an extent. It was a massive part of my life for a long, long time. Everything horror, everything blood, gore, terror, blah, blah, blah. I used to be massively into it. And it's not just films, computer games. If you've ever seen me stream, not that I've streamed in a while, but if you ever watch me stream, it's usually horror titles. Most of the books that I've got are all horror books. The films, it's honestly, horror is a massive, massive part of my life, and Freddy Krueger was right there with it. I love that. That's amazing. fair play. That is definitely getting an up. That just kind of plays into my, that plays on my pitch, that does. So let's move on. Right, so I'll leave the big one till last. And it's, I can't ever grip anything. Why can't I grip? This is another Q fig, right? Boxes are meant to be a Q. Yeah, we've got, oh, Christ almighty, it's like bloody buses, isn't it? You don't get one forever and then you get two. This looks like Catwoman. So this is a DC item, and not because it's Catwoman, but I also recognise the boxing because I've got the Q fig. I don't know if you can see it. It's this one right here. It's Batman and he's carrying a lantern, and it's got Joker's head in it. That's a Q fig, and in this came in exactly the same boxing, but this is a Catwoman. So this one I'm actually going to undo. If I can figure out how to get it. Ah, there we go. Nice. So as we open it, it says DC Catwoman, and it's got, and then it says, caution, known to cause joy. It's fake focusing on my face. That's why it says caution, known to cause joy in humans. Yes, I got that correct. Let's get this open. These boxes for Q figs are fantastic. Love them. Woof. Yes, please. Right, I'm going to put those down there for now. Oh. Right, I'm going to put a close-up on screen for you because I'm doing a terrible job. Oh, no, we'll use that as the... Because I've got to be honest with you, I don't know where my turning table is that I usually do close-ups for. So it's Catwoman with a load of cats and a big red gem in her hand, and there's obviously a bag of loot by here with everything spilling out. That's pretty fantastic. Fair play. Now comes the second part of this. I've got to find a place on my shelving to put that. Touche. But that is an up. That is an up. What a fantastic little model that is. Absolutely love that. Fabulous. Let's move on. Right, yeah. So this has come... You watch, it's going to be another Q fig. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's very Overwatch theme. So we've got Q figs and Overwatch in this one. So this is available. A Diva carbon fiber with mecha. I don't particularly play Overwatch, so I've no idea. I've heard of Diva. I have played Overwatch, but it was quite a while back. So I'm going to give you that as your close-up. That looks pretty cool. I can imagine people that absolutely cream over Overwatch would be like, oh my god, that's amazing. Don't get me wrong, I like the look of it. It kind of looks like a Q fig, in all fairness. It's got the same kind of style. There you go, there's the box. So you can see it. That is getting an up, because that is a pretty impressive figure, in all fairness. It's removable Diva figure, so that Diva figure comes off of the mech. Awesome. Awesome. Right, so that is getting an up as well. So, yet another box of ups. Now, I've got to try pricing all of this stuff, so I will be back in a tick. So, after doing some prices on the Tinternet, we have a total, and, as always, it's pretty darn good. So yeah, we've got a few oddities, but, you know, generally it went well. So for the Cute and Deadly series, to start off with, excuse me, the cheapest I managed to find that was £8. You can buy them off of eBay for a £5. So that's good information to know in case you're collecting these. But £8 from an actual retailer, we don't take eBay into consideration, but £5 on eBay if you do. But we'll give it 8 anyway. Right, the Overwatch with carbon fiber. This confused me a little bit because there's actually different variations of this. So obviously the different variations means different prices. The cheapest I managed to find it was 15, which I kind of expected that, to be honest with you. But there are people selling this in excess of 60 quid, which is just absolutely redonkulous. Obviously I don't agree with it, but £15, I'd say that's about right for that. Right, let's do the Freddie McCruger Q-Fig. Right, this is the oddity that I was telling you about. So there is a website, I can't remember which one it was, but they are offering £4.35 for the Q-Fig. However, it says in brackets for PH customers only. I don't know what PH stands for. The website didn't start with a P or a H. I don't know. But for £4.35 and for PH only, £4.35. However, living in the real world from a website, 13 quid, which is about more right for a Q-Fig because these can fetch anywhere from about 15, 20 quid plus. So 13 kind of sits in my wheelhouse. So yeah, so that's getting 13. And oh yeah, the Catwoman. I was looking for the box and the figures here. So the Catwoman Q-Fig, I did find this for I think it was about £13.50. But by the time you've actually paid for shipping and everything, it comes more closer to 20 quid. Now the next one up from that I found at 18. With free delivery, so I'm gonna go with the £18 because, like I said, the Q-Figs are more 15 to 20 quid, especially these special ones. There are people, again, more oddities. There are people selling this for £50 plus. The most expensive I found it was for 82 for something that you can pick up for 18 with free delivery. So, and like I said, I did find it for even cheaper. But the delivery prices are astronomical. So so we'll go with the 18, just to keep it fair. And then with the 2 comic books, they're usually around £2.50 each, maybe. So I'll give £5 for the 2 comics. And that's it. And that's all of it. So, once again, not a bad price box. The value's there. The quality's there. A little bit of a Q-Fig Overwatch theme. Also, the slightly larger, the Overwatch, the Devo on the mech, that is also part of the Cute and Deadly series as well, which I didn't spot to start off with. But so it looks like we've had 2 Cute and Deadly stuff, and then 2 Q-Figs and some comic books. So generally, good box all round. It's nice to see the Q-Figs again. I was wondering if they'd stopped doing them or whatever, but we've got 2 in one box, so obviously not, but there we go. So that's my video, that's the unboxing, that's Click Crates for you. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming anytime soon, I don't know. My timetable's a bit all over the place. This video is only done because I've got an extra day off from work because of the bank holiday. Everything's a bit up in the air at the minute, so I shall let you know somehow, but there we go. But other than that, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you again soon. Ta-da!